My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Yep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, the Paparazzi. What's up, brother?
Man, if I don't die, I'm looking forward to going over to check out old Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and everybody today.
Yeah, at the Wynn Golf Course, it's on and popping, huh?
It is, and they open it up to the public. You can get tickets to be able to go check it out. Are you going to be over there?
Not no, but fuck no. I'm
No?
going to be at my pool chilling. You know,
Yeah.
I just got my pool and everything done, so just came off a big party last night, Sean's graduation.
Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So proud of him. 4.0 GPA, graduated West Tech Academy. Now he's on his way to law school. Couldn't be more prouder of the dude, man.
Does he know he's getting that brand new Rolls Royce outside?
No, that's mine.
No, that's for Sean.
Nah, that new one out there, that's the one that I just got. Steve Stevens, you know, with the 2022 Wraith. No big deal.
Yeah, looking pretty sharp out there, the tuxedo look. I like
Yeah,
it.
we got the bright white with the black wrap, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I love it. But anyway, guys, it's June 1st, 2022, podcast number 361. Can you believe that shit?
Man, it seems like we just did the 300th one like a couple of weeks ago.
361. Show sponsored by our boys over there at Blue Chew. Shout out to our boys over at Wager Attack. And, of course, TMT, the money team. Get a hold of us at 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number in. We'll get back with you with a free pick. Everybody out there, subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Make sure you click that little bell on YouTube to receive notifications on all videos we post. We greatly appreciate your thumbs up, and we do read all your comments. And anyone that puts the thumbs down, turn the thumb back up and sit on that bitch. Fair enough? We give out more golden nuggets, sports information for free on this. You know, I read a comment the other day. Some dude wrote up a write-up. Yeah, Paparazzi and Darren and it skipped in this podcast. And it's one of the haters that try to do a write-up. He only got 3 likes and has like 18 followers, so no one saw his shit anyway.
Yeah.
But he had the nerve to say that on our podcast, we only give out 50% winners.
That's truly wrong.
That's not even fucking close.
No.
We've given out 70% winners over the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Over the last 2 years, it's been high 70s. If not, I mean, all you got to do is go back and rewind and check the stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not to mention, I'm not here to give you free games.
No.
I'm just giving you marquee matchups, giving you trends, teams that are winning against the spread, teams to fade, pitcher umpire matchup, which you don't get nowhere, and you sure as fuck don't get umpire behind the plate, home and away.
No, and 40-2 like we previewed last week. I mean, were we 50% on that? I mean, at least if you're going to call us out on something real.
Yeah,
but
say
you've
you
gotta,
don't like your shirt.
Yeah,
say you don't like my
you've got to
glasses.
tell the truth. You can't come up with bullshit and say 50%. I mean, say that last week with the Colorado Avalanche when they blew a 3-0 lead, say I was wrong when I said I was going to close out the series. I was wrong. They blew a 3-0 lead that night. I'll own that. I definitely was wrong about that.
But
I'm sorry.
There's nothing you need to own. We're going over stats and trends. These are not the games I'm selling for money.
Yeah, true.
We're doing this as a motherfucking favor and still making people money.
Yes.
Anyway, want to give a shout out to the troops. Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. You weren't feeling good. What'd you do? Sit at the crib?
I got up, dealt with some clients, went to the hospital for 4 or 5 hours, made it back in time because I was hosting a barbecue for some family and friends. Still sucked it up enough to be able to do that, made sure everybody else enjoyed. But, yeah, just not been feeling good the last month. Doctors are missing something, and I've got to figure it out for sure.
Yeah, you better. Anyway, everybody's asking what's new at the office. Just making fucking money. Actually, out of the last month, last week, we had a not so good week, but we still finished out for the entire month at 74% on the personal plays.
You know, just quickly before we get into the show, it's that time of the year where we hear that answer, yeah, I'm going to take a break till football. Guys, the biggest mistake you can make right now is taking a break until football because you're dealing with baseball where you're getting plus money on a daily basis. This is the best time to be betting, so you build your bankroll for football, and you're ready to make a fortune with him.
100%. Like I said, now's the time to build your bankroll for football. You don't want to go into football playing with your own money. Right now is a great time. A lot of underdog value out there. Plus 200s, plus 240 covering all fucking day long.
Yeah.
And once again, over-unders are on fire. Who's the NBA Finals brought to us by, Poppy?
Well, the NBA Finals is brought to us by my friends at Blue Chew. Well, summer is here, guys, and we could all use a stiff freeze. That's right, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, confidence can take you far in life. It can also help you in the bedroom, especially when it comes time to step up to the plate. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablet and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you will receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online. So, no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package.
Time to get off the couch and back to work. If your tool needs an upgrade, head to BlueChew.com. So if you could use a little extra benefit and confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew for free when using our promotional code VIP at checkout and just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promotional code VIP to receive your first month absolutely free. Visit BlueChew.com and for more details and important safety information. And we do thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Let's get right into the fucking show, guys. Jason Tatum wore his number 24 Kobe Bryant wristband, and he even texted Kobe before Game 7, and the Boston Celtics advanced to the NBA Finals after defeating the Miami Heat 100 to 96.
That must have been some hell of a text message.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how he could do that, because I'd like to be able to text my father and some other people if he's able to figure out how to be able to text Kobe.
It's a figure of speech. I mean,
I
he
understand
texted him just, as an emotional type thing.
I get it.
I'm sure maybe his wife kept his number on or something like that. I mean, it's a memory, man. People have their number. It's a special memory to have. Here's my question to you. Jimmy Butler had a stellar series for the Miami Heat. Do you have a problem with his pull-up three-pointer when the Heat were down just 2 points with 17 seconds left? I am, for sure, because he could have went to the hole, tied the game, no fucking problem.
There's no I in team, that's for sure. However, Jimmy was on fire that night, and he's the leader of the team. And do I have a problem with a guy stepping up to take the big shot? No. He was on fire. Miami had expended a lot of energy, and Jimmy played all 48 minutes that night. Did they have a lot left in the tank? Maybe not, and maybe that's why he did it. Could he have gone for the two? He definitely could. There was a lot of space in the lane. But do I admire him having the balls to pull up there for the three to try and take that leading shot?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. So
I don't really have a problem that he did it. I'm just saying I would have rather he try to drive to the hole, tie the game, and play some defense and take that shit into OT.
But I do want to say one more thing about Jason Tatum, though. I love seeing young guys turn into superstars, and I love what he's done through the playoffs. The guy's called for the ball. The guy has made amazing shots. The guy doesn't come up with excuses. Grant Williams, every fucking play that gets a foul on him, he makes his baby face, throws a fit every time he has a foul call. Jason Tatum gets knocked down, gets hit hard, gets up every single play. Is hard on defense, is hard on offense, and I just love watching a guy like that come into his own.
Well, he got MVP. He got awarded for what he did.
Yeah.
Game 1, Celtics at Golden State Thursday night. Here's the series odds. Caesars installed the Warriors as minus $1.60 favorite over the Celtics. Celtics money line plus 140. That's going to be a good-ass fucking game. I tell you that right now.
It is going to be a really good series. I'm happy for basketball. I believe Golden State will win the series. I think they're the best team in basketball. They're my favorite team to watch. But it will be a very good series. Two good teams, and it's really good for basketball.
Well, Golden State opened as a 3-point favorite at home in Game 1. Currently, the line is Golden State minus 3.5 with the total at 212.
Do you think we're going to see any kind of blowouts on a regular basis like we've been seeing in the playoffs?
No, not in the finals, but you're going to see a blowout in one of the games. But
yeah.
No, it's been more blowouts in this NBA Finals than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, me too.
And it's not one team blowing them out and then the same team winning and blowing.
No.
It's been the opposite. One team blows them out, second team blows them out. Overall, it's been an exciting series. I'm excited. And the two best teams are in the NBA Finals. without any shadow of a doubt.
Yep.
Warriors and Celtics split their season series, each team winning on the other team's home court. Boston is the only team with a winning record against the Warriors since Golden State coach Steve Kerr took over in 2015. Here's some injury news. Gary Payton Jr. is probable and is a game-time decision for Golden State. Also, Otto Porter Jr. participated in practice but did not scrimmage. But is there a possibility to return in the series, which would be a big spark for Golden State? He could.
Yeah, I mean, Golden State is deep. Having all these guys, role players, come off the bench is going to be important. They all contribute to that team. So having everybody available is going to be big for them.
Celtics have some of the best defenders, Poppy, in basketball, like Williams, Smart, Brown, Hartford. Do you think they can give the Warriors serious problems?
Definitely at times. I mean, they're talented. They've made it to the NBA Finals. There's a reason why they've won 3 series here in the NBA playoffs. So definitely they're very talented. They can easily give Golden State some problems. But Golden State seems to figure teams out, and Golden State is not only a good offensive team, they're a very good defensive team as well.
Here's a trend for you guys. The Warriors are 25-8 against the spread with their last 33 home games against a team with a winning road record. Game 2 is not till Sunday night. So let's move into some Major League Baseball. Another crazy recap, guys. You might want to write this down. 2 weeks ago, we said the Houston Astros are a team to bet the under. You know what the result was, Poppy?
What was it?
Astros went under 6 times before hitting the over last Tuesday, but it gets better. The Astros won on another under streak, hitting the under 5 straight times. Houston is 11-1 to the under since podcast number 359.
Is that better than 50%? Hey, dickhead, that's better than 50%. Go redo your math.
Yeah. Best and worst run line records in the Major League Baseball. Write this down. Here's a stat. 3 of the top 5 teams with the best run line record are near the bottom of their divisional standings. I'll tell you. Texas, 29-18. Arizona, 30-20. Baltimore's 29-21. Now let's move on the other side and talk about the worst. Kansas City, 19-28. Keep in mind, these are run lines. Washington, 19-31. Toronto, 20-27 to be the 3 worst teams against the run line in Major League Baseball, with the 3 best teams being Texas, Arizona, and Baltimore.
Here's a quick trend for you. Although Kansas City is struggling and has the worst run line record in baseball, the Royals are 10-2 to the over their last 12 games. So you might not want to be playing them on the run line or on the money line. However, when it comes to over the total with Kansas City, they are hitting at 80% their last 12 games.
And my red-hot Yankees split their series against Tampa Bay over the weekend, but New York pounded the Angels yesterday. New York is 34-15, and they have the best record still in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, they went on a couple-game slump, had a tough series, but came back yesterday and definitely demolished who did they play yesterday? I can't even remember. But,
the Angels.
Yeah, the Angels. That's right, Syndergaard. They demolished Syndergaard yesterday and won easy.
Dodgers have the best record in the National League and are about even with the Yankees for the best record in baseball. How epic would a Dodgers versus the Yankee old-school rivalry World Series be?
I'd like to see it.
That'd be some G shit. I definitely would go see it. And playing in L.A., I would go all day. I'd even like to go see it in New York.
I would like to go see it in New York rather than L.A. personally.
Yeah, and you can, like I said, man, it's crazy right now. New York is just wide the fuck open. That COVID's still everywhere out there, though.
COVID's coming back in different ways. I think we're going to see some different waves, and everybody just has to be precautious. We're not out of the woods yet, and people have to remember that.
However, Dodgers lost the last 2 games against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Coming back tonight, Pittsburgh looks for a sweep. Dodgers minus 230. Would I bet that game minus 230? No, you'd have to look at the run line. But after losing 2 straight, do they come back and pound those motherfuckers? Or does Pittsburgh get the rights to say they swept the L.A. Dodgers?
Probably better games to find on the board, in my opinion.
100%. L.A. Angels have now lost 6 straight games after yesterday's loss to the Yankees, and before that, getting killed in 4 straight games to Toronto. Angels are falling off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Angels that we're used to seeing. Lots of talent and underperforming. They got out to a quick start this season. Joe Madden had them rolling, and all of a sudden, they're hitting a wall. So this is a team I would be very, very, very careful on right now.
Toronto, who was picked by many sports books and experts to win the American League East, have won 6 straight games, but the Blue Jays still trail the Yankees by 5.5 games in their division, which isn't a lot.
No, it's not a lot. Do I see Toronto being able to catch the Yankees? Probably not, but Toronto will definitely be in the playoffs. They'll definitely grab one of those wild card spots, and they're going to be a team that probably is going to have to be dealt with. They're probably one pitcher shy of being able to really be able to contend for the title, but I see them being able to make a move before the trade deadline.
Yep. New York Mets continue to beat up on the weaker teams after their 10-0 win against the Washington Nationals on Tuesday. Here's a question. How dangerous could the Mets be in the postseason with that offense and a healthy Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom?
Very dangerous. Yeah. I mean, they're doing it right now without deGrom, and they're beating up on these teams. The Mets, are a team historically that never really seems to be able to get the job done, but it feels a little different with this team. This team seems to be for real so far.
We're going to have to wait and see. I do like them, and I have made some big money on them. Top run-supported pitchers in Major League Baseball. When these pitchers are on the mound, their team puts up runs. Logan Webb has won 8 games this season, and San Fran averages over 7 runs per game. Michael Waka Waka Flocka has won 6 games, and Boston averages 6.7 runs per game. Walker Buehler has won 7 games, and the Dodgers average just over 6 runs when he's on the hill. Chris Bassett has 7 wins, and the Mets average 5.7 runs in support. Joe Musgrove won 8 games. He has an ERA below 2 runs, and his team scores 5.7 runs when he pitches. But the Padres scored just 2 runs in his last start.
Yeah, that's something, guys, you want to take note of, because for whatever reason, certain teams, when certain pitchers are on the mound, get run support. And on the opposite side, there are certain pitchers that tend to not get run support and will pitch really, really good but not be able to get that offense. So they end up losing a lot of games when their ERA is low and they pitch really, really good. You want to keep an eye on that, because that is important. If you cannot get run support as well as your pitcher might pitch, you're going to end up losing those games. So it's very, very, very important to know which pitchers are getting run support when you're playing them.
Moving on to NFL, a lot of people think that Kaepernick, practicing with the Raiders is all for show with the Raiders and this, that, and the other. However, word in the street is they're looking really heavily to sign him. For what reason? I don't know. The question is, would it make any sense to have Kaepernick with all the media attention he gets as your backup quarterback? Absolutely. This is Vegas. We can handle it, no problem. They would support Kaepernick out here. I know I do.
Well, I'll give the Raiders a lot of credit to bring him in as the first team to do so. I like the fact that they're giving him a chance, and I like the fact that I think the Raiders would be willing to put up with the distraction if he was a good fit with the team.
Stanley Cup, Eastern and Western Finals. Western Conference crazy game 1. You think so? What, 14 goals?
Yeah.
It was a super high-scoring game, one between the Edmonton Oilers and the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado was up 7-3. Edmonton made it 7-6, but Colorado held on, scored the empty netter, and won 8-6. We had the over. A very nervous night for both goalies. Game 1 tied for the second most goals scored ever in a conference final. Goalies were getting pulled.
Do you like that kind of action with an 8-6 game? Or
Absolutely. I love it. I can't stand a fucking 1-0 hockey game for 3 hours.
Now, I don't want to see a 1-0 game, but I would like to see a 3-2 game. I'm more
As a sports bettor, yeah, you're fucking shitting your pants every fucking 10 minutes.
Well, just as a hockey traditionalist, I like seeing some hitting. I like seeing some great goaltending. I like seeing a close game. Not the last night's game wasn't close, but to see a 14-goal game in the conference finals, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. But
would you like to see a little bit more fighting?
Yeah,
me
I would
too.
like to see some more fighting, yes.
Colorado leads 1-0. Colorado was a high as 185 favorite to win game 1. Colorado opened a heavy -260 favorite to win the series. The trend, favorite is 7-0 straight up in the last 7 meetings between these two teams. I mean, when the line is -180, there's no value there.
No.
Game 2 on Thursday in Colorado. Eastern Conference, the Carolina Hurricanes suffered their only home loss of the playoffs and were eliminated 6-2 by the New York Rangers, which, by the way, go ahead.
Well, Ranta, Carolina's starting goalie that's been here the whole playoffs, was actually the backup goalie for the team. Frederick Anderson was their starting goalie, who was unbelievable all year, but he was out the entire playoffs. So Ranta was their goalie the entire playoffs, and he got injured as they were down 2-0 with 3.5 minutes to go in that Game 7. made the score look a lot worse, 6-2. It really was, the Rangers got a lot of goals because Ranta got injured in there.
What do we got in Game 1 with Tampa Bay and the Rangers tonight?
Well, tonight, Tampa Bay faces off at New York. Wednesday, the Rangers move on to play the two-time defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning have had arguably the most impressive showing in any series thus far, sweeping the President Trophy-winning Panthers. Tampa held Florida to just 3 goals in the 4 games. Nikita Kucherov has 15 points so far in 11 games entering the conference finals. They did beat Toronto in Game 1, in Round 1 in a 7-game series. Tampa, again, is the back-to-back two-time defending champions, and I personally see them getting through New York. I don't think any team can beat them 4 out of 7 games, and I'd like to personally see Tampa play Colorado. I think that'll be a great Stanley Cup, but again, I don't know if any team can beat them 4 out of 7 games.
Big storyline. It's a matchup of the best goalie in the regular season against the best goalie in these playoffs. Rangers swept the series against Tampa, winning all 3 games, by the way. Here's the question. How important are past regular season victories come playoff time?
Doesn't matter. Guys were injured. Guys weren't playing. This is a different mindset. So that's that. And I had a question for you. Who are you taking today, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, or Mahomes and Josh Allen? Brady.
All fucking day.
The GOAT on the golf course.
Yes, sir. So, like I said, man, sounds like half the office is going. You guys all going to empty out on me to go to this fucking golf tournament? Or what? We got this money to make, huh?
Well, for me and you, we like money, but I don't know what everybody else is going to do.
Anyway, guys, it's a great time of the year to start making money, to build your bankroll. Remember one thing, man. These guys that call you or text you and tell you they got inside information, they know a guy that knows a guy that knows another guy, that guy doesn't know shit. All right? How you make money in sports betting, the formula for success is money management and discipline. Betting 1 game a day, not every day, and betting the same amount of money on every game. Following trends, getting inside information as far as pitcher umpire, pitcher behind the plate against home teams and away teams, getting critical information, watching the teams on how they're playing, following streaks. You can win a lot of money in baseball by just watching what's going on. Someone that just grabs a game sheet and goes and sees, oh, this team's minus 150, this team's minus 170, they're going to win for sure. That's how you're going to get your back broke and lose all your motherfucking money. So stay aggressive, stay focused. We're going to be running all sorts of promotions this week. If you're not on the money team, give us a call or DM us. Come join the family and let me make you a second income. On behalf of VIP Sports, the paparazzi, the crew, we love you guys. And remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fair enough? Deuces.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Popping bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Byron.
I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things. It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking. I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things. It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking. I keep hearing that.